Welcome to Primo RV Center and a first look at a brand new stunning 2023 40 CCK in Cedar Creek's Cottage series. This is for years now it's definitely our best-selling series of park models. It is the highest quality in the industry with a traditional slide system, and it just brings you the feel of a home. So it is really more like going to that cottage that is that three-season home that you can be quite comfortable in, or if you're in a pleasant enough climate, you could certainly be living there year-round and be quite comfortable. Up front, we're going to discuss here some of the standard features. So we do have two very large 30-pound bottles here that will be standard. We do fill them here at Primo RV Center. There is room for multiple batteries. We do provide one battery for you so that in the occasion that you may have a power outage in the area, at least you can run some basics like light and turn on, again, those devices that for you may be crucial, but definitely having light and being able to charge different devices. We do have some wonderful windows here at the front. These are dual pane windows, so they are going to help to keep the air conditioning, that cool air in. And then also as you get to the fall or early season, when you are running your furnace, you're going to be able to keep that unit cooler without having to burn through as much propane or electricity if you're using the fireplace that's on board inside. So very helpful. They're all tinted, so that'll help to keep things a little bit cooler. They will open on the bottom there for you, so you can get some fresh air coming through the coach if that's your preference. We do have 8 very large jacks here standard, so that does help to stabilize it on site. Many of our customers that are choosing to keep it more permanently on site will also choose to block it up, and that is a service that we can help to navigate for you here. We do have, again, very large windows, and this is kind of where you're going to be having your views from the front through the side here. Again, the bottom portion will open, but it really brings the outside inside when you do have to be inside, perhaps because the weather's not the best that particular day, or if it's early season and the bugs are getting to you, you can still be in there, but really enjoying the views that you'd have here outside, potentially a deck that you may build here, which many of our clients choose to once they get that established spot that they're really happy with. These tend to work equally well in a campground, but also potentially in your own private land. We've got a wonderful awning here that'll run the back length here just past the slide. It'll cover up both doors for you. This is a dual therm patio door here for you, again tinted, so again help to keep things cooler. You've got an LED light strip running the full length of the awning here, so it's going to give you all the lights you need outside under your awning, potentially on that deck. If you did have that deck in place, again you could fold up these stairs, which many of our clients will do, and again have that deck in place where you can really run it to the very back here, even potentially around the back as well, set up a bit of a cooking area here. We do have some plugins on the outside for you, as well as an output for cable or satellite. So if you did have the need or want to be able to set up a little TV viewing area outside, you certainly could. A little lend a hand here, a little grab bar as you go into the coach, making it a little easier to get up and down those steps if you're using them for the first little bit. We've got our secondary direct access into our bedroom here with, again, a very large window that's going to give you some views, hopefully. And then you've got the ability to open up the bottom portion to get that fresh air in. And again, the end of our awning here extending to the back. Very convenient in terms of servicing. We've got some great access ports here. So on the back side, I just opened this one up for us. This will give us easy access to the pump for our slide outs. So there is a way to manually drive this, and that'll give us easy access to that. So simply a matter of actually using a cordless drill. If you ever had the instance where maybe power was out, or you forgot that battery, or whatever the instance may be, you've got a secondary ability then to bring in those slides. When it comes to winterization, very easy to do. Standard will be a 20-gallon electric hot water tank. So nice thing is, nothing different really than home. So you've got the ability to very easily get to all the valves. There's a drain all set up for winterization, so it makes it very easy from a servicing capability. Easy for you to do yourself, but also servicing in the future. They've made sure that it's easy to do, so to get to things. You've even got little windows here in your bedroom slide. Our customers absolutely love those. Very convenient, just got to get a sense of vibe when you first wake up of how cool or warm it is during the day. We've got some, again, access to plumbing back here. Things are like our water pump. So when it comes to getting into winterization, again, easy to do. Little storage area where you can store that power cord as well. It is going to be 50 amp service, as we do have 2 ACs here. That could be dumbed down to 30 amp service if you really only need 1 AC, which in our environment, that pretty well is traditional for most people who have some shade during the day at their campsite. We've got our city water connection here for you. We've got a black tank flush. We've got our freshwater connection, so all our water connections are kind of right here for you. And then we've got a black tank flush as well, so very handy in the park situation where you can't move the coach to kind of free up those sensors. Hopefully then you shouldn't have to put that wand down the toilet to be able to clean sensors. That's going to do it from the top side for you. You've got one output for water here. So again, easy connection points for you, easy access to the furnace. Nice that it's on the back side here, so any ventilation or carbon monoxide is on the back side of the coach, not on the front side. And what makes a Cedar Creek truly different is the way that it's put together. So this is one of the few units in the RV marketplace where if you did have some sidewall damage potentially, and it could be a tree hitting it or something like that, where maybe just one area is cracked or something like that, it is something that's repairable. Whereas most of the more modern RVs, when it comes to fiberglass, and this is actually true gel coat, so it is different. It is much more like a boat. It is put together in layers, so there is the ability to take those layers apart and then repair it. So there is massive repairability here, which just typically does not exist anymore in the RV industry. So it is something of a unique unit that way, that it's something that is more easily, I would say, to take care of. But it's also wonderful in that in the future, should something happen, it is something where we can help to make those repairs for you so that you don't obviously lose your coach. So something wonderful that we really appreciate about them is the serviceability, the ability to keep it looking this good in the future. And we recently had a 10-year-old unit traded in that didn't last too long, and it did not look much different. So if you can keep that basic care, do the basic washing once in a while, keep those seams well secured, which we will show you how to do, you're going to have a unit that's going to last a very, very long time, and something that, again, is going to treat you more like home. If you'd like to come down and see our brand new stunning 2023 40 CCK, we invite you to give us a call. We'll just make sure it is here for you. And we do also typically stock the reversal of this, so the CRS model, the unit with the rear views, should that be more the view that you have as well, and you're welcome to inquire about that one as well.